Dear readers, thank you for joining me in this heartfelt journey through a story of love, trust, and the courage to move forward. Your support and empathy mean the world as we explore this deeply emotional tale together. When I first stumbled upon the images, my stomach churned with unease. My wife, Emily, had shared intimate snapshots of herself with her former partner, James, on her social media. They were nestled close on a sofa, their laughter captured in vibrant detail, even sipping from the same glass. The caption beneath read, "If envy stirs in you, that's your burden to bear." It felt like a punch to the gut. I believed our marriage was solid. For 5 years, we had built a life together, and I never questioned her devotion. Like any couple, we had our share of challenges, but nothing seemed beyond repair. We had recently settled into a shared home, dreaming of a future with children. Yet those photos shattered that illusion. I tried to dismiss it as a fleeting moment between old acquaintances, but the images gnawed at me. Emily always insisted James was merely a friend, but doubt crept in. That evening, when she returned, I couldn't hold back. "Emily, what's happening with you and James?" I asked, striving to keep my tone steady. She flashed a carefree smile. "Oh, please, it's nothing. You're reading too much into it. We've known each other forever, and it was just a fun catch-up. That's all." I wanted to trust her words, but uncertainty lingered. Why share those pictures? Why the jab about jealousy? She sighed, rolling her eyes. "You're blowing this out of proportion. I shouldn't have to deal with your insecurities. I thought you had faith in me." Her words cut deep. Insecure? Was that her perception of me? I wasn't insecure. I was wounded. I tried to express that, but the words eluded me. The days that followed were heavy with tension. Those images and her dismissive response haunted me. I started noticing subtle changes. Her phone was always placed screen down, her replies to my messages grew slower, and a distant look clouded her eyes. I tried addressing it again, but she waved me off, calling me absurd. "If you're envious, that's your issue," she repeated, as if repetition could erase my pain. I considered walking away, letting her sort out her chaos alone. But I loved her deeply. I needed to know if my fears held truth. One day, while she was in the shower, I made a choice. I checked her phone. What I discovered froze my heart. Messages between Emily and James. Flirtatious, suggestive, undeniable. She had deceived me all along. The betrayal wasn't just hers. It was a fracture in the life we'd built together. When she emerged, I confronted her with the evidence. Her face drained of color as she saw the messages. At first, she tried to deflect, but her guilt was unmistakable. "I didn't mean for it to escalate," she murmured. James and I reconnected, and I didn't know how to stop. My body trembled with rage and heartbreak. "So, I was just a placeholder while you toyed with your ex?" I demanded. "No," she said hastily. "I love you. I never meant to hurt you." But her words were hollow. The trust we shared was shattered, irreparable. I knew then I had to leave, not just for my peace, but because I deserved more. That night, I packed my belongings. As I walked out, Emily stood motionless, stunned. I didn't glance back. Staying where I wasn't valued, where love was a game, held no purpose. In the weeks that followed, Emily reached out, offering apologies and pleading for reconciliation. But my resolve was firm. The photos, the lies, the betrayal, they were too heavy to forgive. I never spoke to her again. It pained me, but it was the only path forward. There was no space in my life for someone who disrespected me, who chose to rekindle an old flame over honoring the man who cherished her. As for her taunt, "If you're envious, that's your burden," it was no longer mine to carry. It was hers. Thank you, dear readers, for standing by me through this story. Your understanding and compassion inspire me to share these raw, human experiences with you.